What's going on, everybody? I'm Josh with Combat Sports Today. I'm joined by a familiar face, Landry Ward. What's going on, man?
Not much, just hanging out. How you doing?
Uh, Pretty good. Just kind of hanging out myself. Congratulations on your latest first round knockout at Night Fights 109. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just how did that fight kind of transpire? Because it seemed, was that kind of like a short notice type of thing, or how did
Yeah,
that come about?
I guess an opponent fell out for Nate or something around like probably 5 or 6 weeks. And then I was looking to get on that LFA Sioux Falls card. And then I guess my manager got a call that they needed somebody for that. And that opponent just made perfect sense. So figured why not hop on that? Nate, obviously a tough veteran, PFL, Ultimate Fighter, like tough vet. So that was a fight I should have taken at this point in my career. And yeah, hopped on it.
Like you said, that's a great name to add to the resume. Like you said, being a, PFL and the Ultimate Fighter veteran. And, like I said, it was a huge knockout. I think it was another one in under a minute. Just notching these KOs like that.
Trying to, I've got to save the wars for the UFC when I'm getting bonus checks for them.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Wait till you're getting paid for the wars.
100%.
All right, and like we said, you got two huge KOs in under a minute in 2025 so far. When can we see you back, or when would you like to be back?
I mean, I'd like to get on that UFC Noche card. I don't know if you've been seeing my social media, but trying to push for that. Lone Star Kid making his UFC debut in Texas, and a great storyline there. The Texas Revolution, where Texas was fighting for its independence from Mexico. Probably one of the most historic battles in that war was the Battle of the Alamo, which was in San Antonio. And that's where UFC Noche is. I know it's for Mexican Independence Day, but I mean, what better storyline than that?
Yeah, that's a good one. Like I said, it may be for the Mexican Independence Day, but no, it's in Texas now, and you got to throw some Texas talent on there.
Texas talent, it's just history. That's a great historical storyline. Why not bring it back, bring it to modern day, and do it on the biggest stage in the world for the UFC?
Just telling back to those quick KOs, what can you attribute these recent ones to?
I mean, a lot of hard work, obviously, but moving back to 155, man. 145, I was just, I'd hit people, but I could tell that it just wasn't the same. I was taking so much out of myself to get down to that weight. I got a long, lanky body. I don't have a weight cutting style type of body. So I was just taking too much out of myself. It wasn't all water. It was water and muscle. Now I'm able to eat right. I finish hard training sessions, and I can actually refuel and let my body feed after. And yeah, I feel good at 155. Still have a little bit of a weight cut, but I'm not killing myself to get there. And yeah, I'm able to show the power and the pop and the punches, when I'm staying at this weight.
You definitely shown that the power's back there at 155. I bet it's great not to have that hellacious weight cut down to 145 as well.
Yeah, it was getting to be a little too much.
What's your message to the UFC brass? Like, if they're watching this video, what do you have to say to them?
Man, the UFC sells entertainment, and they want strikers. They want American talent. I bring all of that. All my fights are entertaining, whether it's, first round knockouts, second round knockouts. I have third round finishes, 3-round wars. I bring everything that the UFC wants. They want to sell entertainment. I'm an entertaining fighter. I can talk on the mic. I bring the full package, and I can bring great value to the UFC.
I know you're from Texas, and if the UFC isn't next, would you consider, taking a fight for, like, say, Fury FC just to, get a fight back in Texas? Because it's been a couple of years since you fought in Texas, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. I think the last one was the LFA card in Texas. I don't know, probably 2 years. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll sit down, talk to my manager, and we'll figure it out. I would love to come fight back in Texas. Going back home is awesome. The fans that come out, all the support I have back there, I feel it a lot. I feel it on fight night and go to my watch parties back home when I'm not fighting in Texas. So to go feel it again in the crowd and get another finish in front of that crowd would be awesome. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that for a promotion outside the UFC, but I got some fans that'll travel to San Antonio, friends and family. So, I'm pushing for that UFC Noche.
Like we were saying, it just kind of writes itself, the history and everything, having Texas talent on that Noche card, and you're putting away, some guys with some good records, some veterans, putting them away, and that's exactly what the UFC is wanting.
It's not bums either.
Yeah, like I said, it's some good name values that you're putting away there. You got the Contender Series, ongoing right now. With that going on, do you think the Ultimate Fighter has kind of ran its course? That people aren't looking to jump on the Ultimate Fighter; they'd rather wait for the yearly Contender Series.
I think probably. Tough is, it's good for the exposure, and it's cool going to do the reality show. But I think it's a lot in it. You got to leave for like 6-7 weeks. Who knows what the pay is like? And yeah, it's a tough format. I think people love the Contender Series now. One fight right there in front of Dana, and everything's on the line in that one fight. I think it definitely overrides the Ultimate Fighter right now for sure.
Like the Ultimate Fighter had its time, but the torch is now being passed over to the Contender Series. It seems. Oh, what are your 3 most repeated songs on Spotify or whatever music app you use?
Dang, 3 most repeated. Let's see. And listen to Roger Krager, probably River Song by Roger Krager plays a lot. I Like Texas by Pat Green. Dang, what else comes on there? Oh, there's Curtis Grimes, Bottom of the Fifth. I like listening to that song too. Yeah, big Texas country guy.
I mean, it's just suiting. I mean, you are from Texas, and a lot of people, it's a very proud state. I moved to Texas a couple of years ago.
Where are you at?
I'm in San Antonio.
Okay. You're right there. Hopefully I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'll be in attendance for sure. Hopefully, you'll be out there down in the octagon, putting somebody away.
Yes, sir.
And what's your favorite? I know you seem to be a golfer. See a lot of golf videos and things. What's the favorite golf course you've been on?
Ooh, favorite golf course. Dang. Honestly, probably the nicest. I played the Trump Doral course down there in Miami. That course was awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some nice ones. Yeah, that's probably the best course I played. Other than that, I just travel around to these little municipal courses around here. So probably nicest one I played is definitely that Trump course down in Miami.
And do you have like a dream course that you would love to play, given the opportunity?
Ooh. Dream course. I'd like to go play TPC Sawgrass. I think that one's in Jacksonville for I think it's hole 17. It's like a little island green, famous green. Yeah, that'd be a fun one to go play. Pebble Beach too. Yeah, probably those 2 are at the top of the list.
Awesome, man. It seems like you got some good courses to hit coming up in the future.
Hey, they're coming. Once these UFC checks start coming, then we can go play some solid courses.
Yeah, gotta get the good checks coming in for that. And I know the last time we kind of talked, we kind of touched on the little hat sponsorship. Have they given you your hat sponsorship yet, or are they waiting until the UFC call up?
They'll probably wait until the UFC. Once I get that signed, I'm sure they'll come around. Haven't talked too much about it since our last interview. It's coming though. It's coming.
Yeah. I mean, I've looked into them. I haven't bought the hat yet, but I think I've settled on a straw hat.
Yeah, straw hats are good. Straw hats are good. Like every day, you can wear that at any time.
Yeah, it gets too hot down here in Texas, and I run hot anyway. So, like anything else, I think would just make it even worse.
Yeah. Those felt hats, they'll burn you up.
I've seen like a little video of you doing some shadow boxing on the beach for a good a scene. What's been the favorite spot that you've done a little the typical fighter shadow boxing thing?
You know, the beach is always a good one, but I love the mountains. Probably Colorado up in the Rocky Mountains. That's a good one too. Being up high, yeah. Funny enough, I think I did one messing around a while back, snowboarding too. You know, I was in the full gear messing around. I gotta see if I can find that. But yeah, being at the top of a mountain, looking down, seeing everything, boy, that's an awesome view too.
Yeah, nothing beats a mountain view to me. I'm a mountain view guy over the beach.
Yeah, it's split. I like both, but mountains probably a little more.
Last thing to just kind of wrap it up. Do you got any loved ones, sponsors, training partners, anybody you want to give a quick shout out to, real quick?
Yes, thank you to everyone who's been supporting, everyone who's been with me, you know, since the beginning. Yeah, I guess I'll shout out my sponsors: Performance Recovery System down in Miami, Cowboy Joe's Discount City, Palm Beach Salt, Plumbers Near Me here in South Florida. Yeah, thank you all for supporting the kid. Thank you to all my teammates and training partners. Going to the top. Also, y'all
Awesome,
check
man.
out nostarkid.com. Get some merch, got some hats, shirts. Check it out.
Again, thank you for taking your time out on this Tuesday to speak with us, and we're looking forward to some good UFC fight news coming up soon from you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.